This is deflection bonus. That's same as having a shield, right? So let's not even worry about that. Let's keep these elemental summons. What does this even do? Hey, deal. Still no potions. Look at us. Aren't we just looking absolutely dapper? Okay, what else can we find here? House. Sus. Just a house? This seems sus. Don't we have see invisibility or something, some such? Oh, this is where our fireball ability from some gear of ours is. Goggles of pure sight, gotta have those there. Maybe it's yeah, it's probably Camellia who has it. This is gonna give us magic armor for 9 hours? That's pretty good. It's a day's work. Okay, let's talk to our friends here. Oh. See if they have any quests for us. Millie? There is Darren. Ah, Cmdr. Hello there. I'm feeling uncharacteristically pensive right now, or rather, I'm finding it rather difficult to put my thoughts into words today. I'm trying to understand something. We've been traveling together for a while now. What's your opinion of me? You know the truth. Are you talking about? No, that can't be. Are you talking about the time I gave the statue of my heroic grandmother a cream moustache? Yes. No, I'm talking. Oh, Jesus, chat. Do we tell him? Do we tell him? Do we tell him, chat? Do we free him from his burden? Oh no! Wait! Oh, ooh. What was the thing again? He had somebody viewing the world through his eyes. And if we tell him we know, we're letting the spirit that's looking through his eyes also know that we know, which might cause them to do stuff. Maybe it's best not to give that away right now. At least not without saving, you know? Can I save? I cannot save mid-discussion. Yeah, when people start erecting statues in my honor, I'll make sure you're kept away from them. Darren freezes for a moment as if listening to something only he can hear, then sighs audibly. Come now, I'm not going to do anything terrible to your statues. Except for the equestrian ones. We have a long history, equestrian statues and I. Now where were we? Let's let deeping dogs slay. What did I just do? No. Game. That's not what I did. Don't you waste my day. I gotta carp him it. I gotta carp him this day real good. Battle round lasts 6 seconds. Okay, good to know. You know what? I've noticed a certain cynical pattern in my life ever since I met you. Cyclical. First something happens that leaves me positively intrigued. Then I descend into depths of fear and anger. Then I start to think that it's not so bad. The curiosity comes back, and then something more even dreadful occurs. The demons attacking my home and the city around it was unpleasant enough already, but I thought I could compensate for that by striking up a curious acquaintance and having some new experiences. Then my dearest cousin threw me right into the middle of the crusade. And just when I started to see some positives in my current situation, the gargoyles kidnapped me. Sometimes you can't tell if this game is doing narrative when it's just bug out. The slaughter in Dresden following my triumphant rescue effectively put out every spark of optimism that I had managed to gather. Now the city is in our hands again, and I'm getting more and more tolerable to stay here. I feel surprisingly good, and I've even begun to find the city rather enjoyable. That brings one very reasonable question to my mind. What is the next outrageous and dangerous mess you're gonna pull me into? Was that an overly verbose and oblique attempt to thank me and impart just how much you enjoy Dresden? Do you really think someone like me is capable of experiencing such virtuous feelings as gratitude and affection? No, certainly not. Your intuition betrays you. I was just mocking you. There were definitely some sharp insults hidden under all those florid turns of phrase. Such is the way of aristocrats and politicians. And yes, I do like it in Dresden, much to my own surprise. Want to talk about what happened? Okay, we cannot get to that question anymore. Ooh, we played ourselves out of an opportunity or event. There, I keep pressing that button. Game, what the heck, game? Give me a confirmation before you. Did I not press the map button? You really like the sound of your voice, do you? I'm gonna click the map button. Okay, I guess I'm just bad at clicking buttons. Which should come as no surprise, honestly speaking. We have here Seer, Horgus Squirm, Una Devil. We've already talked to those. We've been to the inn. Let's check the tavern and the artisan and make our way south from there. Check the house, abandoned building, and hit all of these things.
Brave for adventure.
Let's get away from this rabble. By the tavern keeper. Hi there, pretty boy. The Knight Commander at my establishment. What an honor. My name is Kido. I'm the owner of the Half Measure. How should I address you? I ask because some don't like undue familiarity, while others scoff at the tediousness of ceremony and titles. By my title, Knight Commander or simply Commander? As you wish, Commander. There we go. So what can I do? Wine, a meal, a heart-to-heart talk? Let me see what you're offering. Oh, we found the potion, dude! Wait, there's more goggles? Plus 10 competence checks? Bonus on perception checks? Whenever the wearer performs a critical hit with any bow, the target becomes disoriented and suffers lots of negatives. Super good. Where is the microfilm, Mr. Bond? I will take the recipe. Mix of 15 herbs and spices. Oh, come on, you don't have reduced person? Oh, come on, dude. Here I got my hopes up. Well, we will take the recipe. How is it that a young and beautiful whippersnapper owns a tavern? Okay. Distant relative owned it. They died by demon worshippers. Sacrifice should be enough to describe how they died. Oh. Now the city has been liberated, the authorities in Amelis Church will be returning what remains to the lawful heirs of their deceased. They take things seriously in Mendel. Okay. Oh, just giving me 15k? Alright. And thank me personally for defeating demons in this very tavern when the city was liberated. So without you, who knows how many classes would have been smashed before the Crusaders got to him. Okay, okay. Half Measure is a strange name for a tavern. Oh, the family story. It's not for the faint-hearted, but you're not one of those, are you? One day before the wardstone was erected, giggity, a peasant family got lost on the way to the fair and ended up near the borders of the world wound. Okay, they stumbled upon a poor demon who killed their father right away. He then asked the mother if she preferred him to take all the children or only half of them. The sobbing woman looked at her 3 darlings and said half. The demon promptly cut the legs and arms of all 3 children. I guess that's even, and disappeared. I was thinking the demon was just gonna slice them, you know, bifurcate them. People across Dresden heard the story after the family found shelter at the local temple of Amade. For many years they saved up for a regeneration spell so the children could be made whole again. They eventually scraped together enough for just 1 scroll and decided to give the youngest child a second chance at life. He soon became the tavern's first owner and called it the Half Measure in memory of his family and a terrible incident with the demon. He had a good life for a time, Goddess married and always planned to have his brother and sister, though they never got a proper chance. When the demons had dressed and surrounded, the poor cripples tried to run for their life, but they died on the spot. The brother and his wife died a little later at the hands of the deserters. There were rumors that the same demon that butchered the family came to Dresden and made a den of the half measure. If that's true, I guess he got what he deserved when you freed the city. That's the story. That's quite the story there. Okay. Why do you like sitting on the counter? Why not? Dresden isn't the biggest city, but it still has a few taverns and pubs. To compete with others, I need to need people to remember my establishment and myself. The first reason a tavern keeper who sits on the counter definitely sticks out from the others. Okay. People should feel relaxed. Okay. So it's a marketing ploy. What's the feeling in the city? Mostly working folk as your customers. People rebuilding, soldiers, merchants, that kind of rebel. Spirits are high as they can be in Mende. Everyone loves it when the demons get their horns, tails, and other parts handed to them. Okay. Hey G-Money, welcome in. How's your day? You've been a source of joy and inspiration for everyone. A simple lass, leading the fight against demons and defeating them. And running rings around the arrogant Queen Knight. Haha, people like stories like that. It's cold? Oh no. A lot of people being cold today. And I opened my window because I'm sweating. Because it is hot AF in here. I mean, that's partly the studio lights, the camera, the 3090, the 13700K, my server, and all. There's a lot of heat in here. It's getting hot. I still have time to beat God of War before the sequel is released next week. Oof. Yeah, you're saying that, but I want to keep playing this game. I can't just... I don't want to stop this game right now. Also, I think it's probably better to let, the sequel have a few months of bug patches, probably. Not dissing the devs, but that just tends to be how things go these days. Chat, remember back in the day when games didn't have live patches over internet? When games were delivered in a working order on, 1.4 megabyte floppy disks, and you had to spend like half an hour feeding floppy disks just to install the daggum game. Those were the times. You remember when games had only 8 bits? Cartridges. Dude, cartridges, you ship it and you forget it. Any more bits and then the police called. Yeah, that's what happened to Sega Mega Drive. Those were the good old days, dude. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. It was a simpler time, chat, and for all the cool tech we have today, it does come with its fair share of pains in the buttocks. But yeah, I'm a simple girl. I feel like this is the chaotic answer. Receive mead, okay. What do your customers say to my new powers? The kind of those people say at a tavern. Some people say you're just a dolled up corpse, bossing the other corpses around. Others say you've been sent here from Geb to build a kingdom of death. There's even a rumor that you're an immortal lich. Those fools. Okay. Gotta go. Smell you later, Fi. Take all the cooking ingredients. Grey boar. Oh, weren't we supposed to talk to this nerd?
can I help you?
You tried to kill the dragon at the demon, but you failed. What happened?
Yes, that was a failure. It was supposed to be a clean job. An anonymous client, a worthy target, a substantial fee. But the client insisted that I use an enchanted dagger they provided. I was assured that a single hit would be enough to finish the job, but it didn't work as expected. It was a serious blow to my reputation. And my reputation is everything to me.
I would like to hire you for a dragon hunt.
A large adult female? The one that's been snatching people and carrying them off? I've heard about her. That's an impressive target. I can take this job, but only if we do it soon. I'm expecting a new assignment from my regular client, and I'll have to leave as soon as I have the orders. And of course, you should know that this dragon will not come cheaply. 2,500 gold, paid in advance.
Do we want to haggle him, chat? Do we want to haggle? Yeah.
Let's think this through. Are there lots of assassins in this town who have the valuable experience of subduing dragons and are willing to work for you? Will I lose any profit by protracted haggling? Will you? Is there any chance that someone less competent than I am will be able to locate your target as efficiently as I would? No, I don't think so. There is absolutely no reason for me to give you any discounts. 2,500 gold is an honest price for the head of a fire breather.
Sure. Well,
Excellent. Let's get down to business. It's no easy thing to take down a dragon when you don't have wings, so you'll need to follow my lead. The best thing would be to catch her by surprise in her lair, but we need to find it first. Of course, since she doesn't leave tracks, that might be tricky, but I think I have a solution. We need to go west of Dresden, to the Grimwood Forest.
I like this guy's voice. He sounds familiar.
The dragon's been seen there often. According to the scouts, this is likely because there's still some wild game left in those parts. We'll set up an ambush there.
Maybe it's David Attenborough? No? Okay.
I hope I can rely on your honesty. I understand that on our way to the dragon, there may be other fights or places we need to visit for various reasons. That's to be expected. However, should I see that you are deliberately delaying the contract, or that you're dragging me off to assault some demon citadel instead of going after the dragon, we will have to revise the terms of our agreement.
Okay. So he wants us to go straight to the dragon and not collect $200. Oh my!
This way.
Is there no one to talk to? Talk to Golem? The Golem is owning the shop. Okay, bro. Nothing really interesting. So let's talk to these two. See if they have something, some companion quests or something. Did you think about what the Hell Knights told you? Okay. You must believe in your brother. I do believe, I do. But what could have made him part with our family relic? You know, it's not only the Hell Knights who told me the truth. Knight Tirabade refused to tell me anything about my brother's fate while I was still serving Knabris. But after these events, she finally broke her silence. And the things she told me. That he was a good fighter but a terrible knight, an utterly worthless paladin. Yikes. He became more and more cruel as time went on. He started caring more about destroying the enemy than protecting the innocent. He gushed over Prelate Helrin with his witch hunts. Eventually the goddess's patience wore thin. When he beat up some poor fellow for blasphemy, Shellin took away Trevor's powers. That was a huge blow for him. He left the city asking only that his disgrace be kept secret from the family. That was why Irabeth didn't say anything earlier. Yikes! What kind of game is this? You have no idea what you're watching. This is a CRPG called Pathfinder Rash of the Righteous. It's based on the Pathfinder pen and paper RPG, which in turn is based on Dungeons and Dragons 3.5. Brother, my brother, but how? He's always been kind, merciful. Where could this cruelty have come from? What do you think is your brother's fate now? Okay. Oh, geez, okay. Let's just click through these, see if there's anything that will trigger like a quest or experience. Okay, that's just way too much. Okay. Didn't we? Another one of our friends here somewhere? Ember, there we go. That's a weird thing to say. The queen gave me the title Knight Commander, put me in charge of an army. What do you think about that? Don't believe titles. All of us in the world are children of the street. Barefoot, hungry, scared. A step away from death. Some imagine they're strong and rich, like gods. But don't forget who you really are, behind the title. She's so creepy, dude! So go. Damn, girl, she's not happy with us. Stranger Things, D&D.